Hey, what's up? It's Mike. You know what though? You know what? I watched your video, and typical Canadian, typical 100% Canadian. Oh, and we need to really stop this. We need to get tough on this, and we need to. And then you're like, I've seen the channels, and I know who you are, but I'm not really going to mention your name because you're innocent until proven guilty, and we can't prove anything. But I know who you are, and you should be kicked off. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Does that make sense? So I'd like to know who these people are. Maybe I can do something about it. Maybe I can help out. Maybe I can. I don't know who these people are. Once I was looking at dogs and poodles and puppies and that sort of thing, and I was looking for like dog videos, and I came across this kid going for a leak in the washroom. The kid must have been like, I don't know, 10 years old or whatever. And he had like underwear on, and one of his butt cheeks were showing. But you really couldn't see any, you couldn't see the front side of him. You could see the back of him. And it was just, and the video, I don't know how many hits it had. Like, I think it had 3,000, 4,000 views or something like that. And it's just like, what, 4,000 views? Or something stupid like that. And it was just like, with this guy, I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking, right? But it's just like, no, I flagged the video. I saw it and I flagged the video because here I am trying to help out. And here you are saying that you know people who are child molesters, etc., etc. And then all of a sudden, you want to protect them. You want to, like, oh no, we got to protect them. We got to make sure. But wait a minute. So if you're not willing to even step up to the plate and say who these people are, then, how am I supposed to help? I can't help, But smooth. But I think you know what I mean. And when I saw that video, then to the left, to the right of it, or to the left of it, oh, whichever way you're pointing. Anyways, to the right of me, I looked down at the screen and I was like, whoa. I looked down at the screen. I was like, whoa. When I looked over at that side, I saw all these other kids playing around in bathtubs. And what happened is that there was these little girls and boys, and they weren't naked or anything, but shit, they were playing in bathtubs, for God's sakes, And these videos were getting 4,000 views. It's like, what are you doing showing children playing in bathtubs? Like, you're at the home bathtub, you have like a swimsuit bottom on or your underwear or whatever, the little girls and boys, and they're sitting in the bathtub taking a bath. You know what I mean? It's like, that's insane. Even if I understand there's a lot of Puritans out there, like the old style, old days, splish splash, I was taking a bath, like the suntan lotion where the little kid is naked or something. And yeah, a lot of times you get a lot of people saying, maybe we're the problem. Maybe this was always, it's just these, your child is our child, is our child, they're cute. They're cute kids. These are our kids and stuff, right? But maybe we're the problem and we're overreacting. But when you start seeing these videos getting 3,000, 4,000 views, who in their right mind is posting a video of children in bathtubs? Just no, they're not doing anything. They're just sitting there smiling with little bikini tops on or suds covering them, and they're just like little kids or whatever, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. And it's like, but these are getting 3,000 hits. Like, I don't want to be rude, but people who have kids, they don't give a damn about other people's kids. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just wrong. And I think that YouTube, because you're really not going to do anything about it, because you don't even want to give names of who these people are, but to everybody. But because you're too interested in protecting the rights and protecting the privacy of these alleged child molesters, typical Canadian. But I think just YouTube should basically they do have a flag policy, and they probably get more flags a day than they can deal with. They have the staff to deal with, and you know what I mean. And the thing is, though, is that there is a flag policy. I think the flag policy probably works. And the sad thing is, though, is that with that flag policy, it's like, it probably does work. Videos should be flagged, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But the thing is, though, is that when it comes to, they should have a special section on the drop down saying there's child pornography or something like that. Promoting hate speech. Like, who cares about that? I don't care about promoting hate speech or whatever. People can say or think what they want. whatever, you know what I mean? But it's like when it comes to when it comes to obscene material, bestiality, child pornography, things that are illegal against the law, they should have a special drop down saying this is child pornography or entices child pornography, and that will get you instantly blacklisted. And that's what they should do. You know what I mean? That's what they should do. They should have people that do nothing but that. And if they're, even though kids playing in bathtubs are not child pornography, even though kids in bathtubs are not child pornography per se, we're not here to fine tune and nitpick over the whatever. You know what? If that's the case, that's it. You're gone. You know what I mean? Actually, you want to know what? Okay, you're Canadian. Rogers, when Rogers was first a cable internet company here in Canada, they, all the ISPs at the time, this is, I don't know, like 15 years ago, all the ISPs at the time used to like to sit and brag about, oh, we have uncensored news groups and we have all the news groups. You probably don't know what news groups are, but people listening probably don't know what news groups are. But I told them, I said, look, you have the child porn news groups with child pornography right there. You know what I mean? I was like, I emailed them. I said, you know what? I said, and I was young. I was a young dude at the time. But I said, you know what? I said, you know what though? You're actively, like, here you have child pornography news groups. There's pictures of children on there. You know what I mean? And it's like, all you have to do is flip a switch and just ban that news group, and that's it. And I said, you know what? You should be banning the news groups. And they responded to me, and they said, oh, we take pride in the fact that we're uncensored. It's like, this is not a political issue here. This is not a political issue. This is, you know what I mean? This is something you could just simply ban. Rogers takes no part in this. All these ISPs take no part in this internet child porn. But no, they don't want to do that. It's just so ridiculous and so out of control, and it's just, I don't know. I think it's I don't know, and they don't, and you know what? They never really get sentenced. They never get sentenced. Well, especially here in Canada, but they never really get sentenced. They never get long sentences. I guess that's another topic, but I don't know why they don't. You know what I mean? I guess I don't know. They just don't though. They don't get sentenced. I don't know why. I think the Americans have it right though. I think the Americans have it right. What they do is they just castrate you and they'll put you in jail. They'll give you a life sentence. Oh yeah, they'll give you, depending on the state, they'll give you a life sentence. They'll castrate you. I'm sure people have been sentenced to death in the U.S., but we don't do that in Canada. We just let people out in a year. Carla Homolka's out, but I don't know, Leaf Dude, man. How are you supposed to be? How are you going to be tough on crime? How are you? You're Leaf Dude. Part of the problem, not the solution. Part of the problem, that's in Canada and that's everywhere else. Part of the problem, not the solution. Have a good day.